What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over volume versus intensity. Alright, now let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's get to the video. In this video we're going to be going over volume versus intensity, and if you guys aren't already, make sure to subscribe if you want more fitness related content, and please make sure to hit that bell so you guys can get notified. I wanted to talk about this topic because I've seen various fitness influencers or YouTubers talk about it. Watching Jeff Cavaliere, Jeff Nippard, Greg Doucette, I was watching all their videos of them debating on what's kind of the most important. I mean, both of them are kind of important. It depends on what you're looking for. Jeff Cavaliere was saying that
volume is not, in isolation, going to be that important. Because what you need to do at all times is consider it in context along with intensity.
Volume versus intensity, when you start increasing that volume, your intensity is going to go down. And he was saying that if you keep on increasing your volume, the amount of sets and reps that you're doing, you're going to be half-assing it kind of. So if you're not focused on the intensity, and if you're just keeping it to around like 10 or like 8 or like 6, but you're doing like 20, 30, extreme numbers like that, you're not really going to be seeing that much of a benefit. I guess you are in terms of endurance, but as in strictly muscle building, it's not going to help you in the long run. Because when you do buttload of volume, it's going to take you long to recover from that, even if you're doing a light weight. But it's going to take you long to recover from a hard training volume day, because you're trying to deplete all of your muscle fibers, really break down the muscle. So when you do all of that, it's going to take a long time for you to recover, and it's kind of going to take away from your growth, because you can't hit your muscles frequently when you're basically like pooped, like you don't have any more energy. So this is why Jeff Cavaliere and Greg Doucette were kind of on the lines of, you should be doing volume, but you shouldn't be doing too much volume. You should have it around a happy medium of like 10, 12, basically until failure. And when you're taking your sets till failure, it's basically you can't do it anymore, and you may have to lower the weight to like keep on going or something like that. And the reason why having high intensity is better for muscle building is because you're putting the muscles under stress, and you're going to allow yourself to have more energy later on in the week, so you can hit that same muscle group again. Because what do you need to build muscle? You need to hit it frequently. So when you're upping the intensity and lowering the volume, you're going to have a lot more energy during the week to actually give your best shot at whatever exercise that you're doing. That's why I think intensity is the best. You should be having more intensity instead of having more volume. I think volume is great if you're trying to do endurance work, hypertrophy, things like this, but when you really get into like the meat and potatoes, you're going to need to give it your all. You're going to need to have high intensity. You really need to go at it. You really need to break down those muscles. Like, I think high intensity is really the best shot you're going to have at building muscle, and it allows you to hit multiple muscle groups for a better and a longer amount of time. And when you're doing volume, you're kind of losing that intensity. When you're doing volume, like there's say you have a line graph, and on the y-axis you have volume, and on the x-axis you have intensity. And when your volume is increasing, your intensity is going to get lower and lower. What I'm really trying to get at is that when you're doing volume, you might be leaving reps or sets in the tank, because you're gonna be like, oh dang, I have to do like 50 deadlifts today. So like when you're doing your first set, you're gonna be like, I need to save some energy so I can complete all of these sets or reps that I need to do. And that's kind of detrimental to muscle growth, because you want to really test your muscles And that's why high intensity is so good, is because you're going to be hitting those muscle fibers, but you're not going to be like going light or halfway. You're going to be giving it your all, you know? And that's why high intensity is such an important role in building muscle. You need to be pushing it into a failure. You need to be pushing it into that RPE of like 8 or more. You know, most people are trying to do volume because they think it's better, but they feel better, or they think it's better because you're a lot more sore after doing a lot of reps. But it's kind of the opposite. If you're a lot more sore, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to bring 100% the next time you lift. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really all I have to say about this debate. I think that Greg and Jeff Cavaliere, they were saying pretty good things. If you guys want to go check out their videos, I think that intensity is a little bit higher up on the hierarchy of what you should be training, as in like volume or intensity. I think intensity is a great way to excel or explode in muscle growth, because you're going to be pushing yourself to failure and pushing the limits of your body, and your body is eventually going to adapt to that and try to better itself next time. So I think high intensity is great because you're going to have quicker recovery time. You're going to be able to hit it more frequently, the muscle groups more frequently, and it's better so you're not half-assing your workouts. If you half-ass your workout, you're not gonna really you're leaving like untapped potential on the dinner plate, you know? You're leaving your greens on the dinner plate. You gotta eat everything if you want to see growth, you know? Yeah, so if you guys liked the video, please make sure to subscribe and give me a like. And comment down below what you guys think about this debate. What do you think is better, volume or intensity? And if I missed some points, be sure to leave them in the comments below. All right, see ya.
Go.